Habit 1, sleeping in after 7 a.m. Mima, do you often sleep and wake up after 7, maybe close to 8, and tell yourself, I'm retired now? No need to rush. I used to feel the same. I get it. But did you know that this one simple habit, sleeping in, might be quietly damaging your senior health every single day? When you sleep in too late in the morning, especially after 7 a.m., your natural biological clock gets thrown off. Younger people can bounce back, but for us, over 60, our circadian rhythms are much more fragile. Disruption leads to shallow sleep at night, low energy during the day, and an imbalance of key hormones like melatonin and cortisol. According to the National Institute on Aging, seniors are especially sensitive to morning light. If you don't get exposure to natural sunlight early, your body might think it's still nighttime. That's how your day starts off groggy, unmotivated, and quietly aging you from the inside out. Let me tell you about George, my next-door neighbor here in California. He's 74 now, gentle and polite, living alone since his wife passed. After retirement, George began sleeping in sometimes until 7:30, sometimes 9:00. He used to say, I'm not going anywhere. Might as well sleep more to feel rested. But months later, I noticed a change. He would say, I can't sleep well at night. My head feels foggy in the morning. I'm forgetting things, dizzy too often. I suggested he wake up a little earlier, walk around outside, and get some morning light. 2 weeks later, he came back smiling. Just waking up earlier made me feel like I turned back the clock a few years. Sleeping in might feel like a well-deserved reward after years of hard work. But after age 60, especially past 65 or 70, our biological clock needs consistency, not flexibility. Sticking to a regular wake-up time is key to maintaining heart health, brain clarity, and emotional balance. Cortisol, the hormone that helps us feel alert, peaks around 6-7 a.m. If you miss that window, your body misses its natural kickstart. Over time, this leads to chronic fatigue, poor sleep cycles, and even weakened immunity. In fact, studies show that seniors who wake up before 7 a.m. and get early sunlight exposure have 18% higher life expectancy and up to 30% lower risk of depression. If sleeping in has become a habit, don't shock your system. Try this instead. Set your alarm 15 minutes earlier each week. When you open your eyes, pull back the curtains. Natural sunlight is your best biological clock. Sit up, drink a warm glass of water, take a short walk inside or outside. Avoid checking your phone right away. Blue light can disrupt your body's natural rhythm. Simple steps like these, done consistently, can help you feel sharper and more energetic in just 7 to 10 days. Habit 2, not drinking water after waking up. Do you ever wake up, brush your teeth, maybe make a cup of coffee and completely skip drinking water? I used to do that too, for years. But did you know that not drinking a glass of water first thing in the morning is a subtle morning habit that could quietly damage senior health? After 6 to 8 hours of sleep, your body enters a mildly dehydrated state, especially for those over 60. Skipping water in the morning means your body doesn't have enough fluid to start circulation, digestion, and detox processes. Your kidneys, already working less efficiently with age, are forced to function without help, and your brain, so dependent on hydration, can feel foggy, sluggish, even dizzy. According to Mayo Clinic, drinking 300-500 millimolars of water after waking up helps regulate morning blood pressure, stimulate your nervous system, and kickstart digestion. Let me tell you about my aunt, Linda, age 68, living in sunny Florida. She's active, eats reasonably well, and exercises regularly. But she started complaining about morning constipation, nausea, and a strange mental fog after waking. I asked, Do you drink water right after waking up? She laughed and said, "Not really. I usually go straight for coffee." I suggested one simple change: drink a warm glass of water before anything else, before coffee, before food. 2 weeks later, she called me and said, "Sweetheart, I can't believe it. Just drinking water in the morning made such a difference. No more sluggish mornings, and my digestion feels so much smoother." Coffee is not water, especially for seniors. It can stimulate you temporarily, yes, but it also dehydrates you more, especially when taken on an empty stomach. Instead, warm filtered water in the morning can improve blood circulation, lowering risk of high morning blood pressure. Help kidneys filter out toxins, rehydrate the brain, boosting clarity and memory. Support digestion before breakfast. Skipping morning water is a common morning routine mistake for elderly, but it's also one of the easiest habits to fix. Place a glass of warm water beside your bed before you sleep. As soon as you wake up, drink the full glass before doing anything else. Don't replace it with tea or coffee. Let water go first. Worried about losing your appetite? No need, your stomach will be ready within minutes. Such a simple habit, yet the changes are real: less dizziness, sharper thinking, and even better looking skin. I felt it myself, and I hope you will too. Habit 3, reaching for your phone first thing in the morning. Do you often reach for your phone the moment you open your eyes? Maybe check texts, scroll Facebook, read the news. I used to think, just a few minutes, it helps me wake up. But later, I realized this is one of the morning habits that quietly damage senior health, not just physically, but emotionally. Right after waking, your brain is in a delicate alpha state, transitioning from sleep to full alertness. It needs natural light, calm breathing, and gentle movement to wake up properly. But when you grab your phone, blue light suppresses melatonin, your natural sleep hormone, tricking the brain into alertness, but short-circuiting your calm state. Stressful news or social media spikes cortisol levels too fast, raising blood pressure and heart rate, risky for seniors with cardiovascular issues. Worse, the screen strain causes dry, tired eyes, especially in those over 60 with existing vision changes. Let me tell you about Miguel, a 71-year-old from Texas. He once told me, "Every morning I check the news, I feel lost if I don't." But one morning he felt dizzy while reading headlines in bed. His doctor told him to avoid screen exposure for at least 30 minutes after waking up. So he changed, put his phone across the room, and started listening to soft music, stretching gently, and drinking water instead. 2 weeks later, Miguel told me, "I can't believe how much better I feel just by delaying the phone. My head feels clearer, and my mornings are calmer." Using your phone right after waking is a morning routine mistake for elderly that's more harmful than most realize. It causes a domino effect: shallow sleep, groggy wake-ups, anxiety, tech dependency. For seniors, a cortisol spike in the morning can trigger sudden blood pressure fluctuations, mild arrhythmia, mental fatigue lasting all morning. On top of that, negative content in the morning can cloud your mood all day, especially if you live alone or struggle with low mood. Keep your phone at least 6 to 10 feet from your bed, out of arm's reach. Use a traditional alarm clock if needed. Avoid using your phone as your alarm. After waking, try this sequence. Drink water. Open your curtains to let in sunlight. Listen to birds, soft music, or nature sounds. After 30 minutes, when your mind and body are fully awake, then check your phone and you'll notice the difference. Habit 4, skipping morning movement. Do you ever wake up and just sit on the bed for a while? Or go straight into chores without any gentle movement? I've been there. Many of us think, "I'm not young anymore. Exercise isn't for me. I just want to stay out of the hospital." But that mindset may actually be why so many seniors lose their health gradually, quietly every morning. After a full night of sleep, your blood thickens slightly, and circulation slows down. If you skip light movement in the morning, the risks of blood pooling, blood pressure spikes, and stiff joints increase significantly, especially after 60. But morning movement is not just physical, it activates your nervous system, boosts alertness, reduces anxiety, and improves memory. Harvard Health Publishing reports that just 10-15 minutes of light activity in the morning, like stretching, slow walking, or deep breathing, can reduce stroke risk, stabilize blood pressure, improve memory and focus in adults over 65. I'll never forget Evelyn, the oldest yoga participant in our group. She's 80 now. She once told me I used to wake up and go straight into cooking and chores. My back hurt, and my head felt foggy. Then she started spending 10 minutes each morning stretching, lifting her arms, and practicing deep breathing. Her words were unforgettable. Just 10 minutes made my whole body feel brighter, less stiffness in my joints, clearer mind, and even my memory improved better than taking pills. Many people over 60 wrongly assume that exercise means heavy workouts. But in reality, light movement is the secret key to starting your day strong. You don't need to jog or lift weights. Just stretch your arms overhead. Gently roll your shoulders and neck. Walk slowly around your home or garden. This kickstarts blood flow, loosens joints, and brings oxygen to your brain. That's why seniors who maintain morning movement have 22% higher odds of staying independent, according to the National Institute on Aging. After your morning water, stretch your body tall 2-3 times, stand up and roll your shoulders and neck. Take 3 deep breaths. Walk around your home, porch, or garden for 5 to 10 minutes. If you enjoy music, play a favorite tune and move gently to the rhythm. It doesn't need to be fancy or long, but with just a few minutes each morning, you're protecting your heart, brain, and mobility for years to come. Habit 5, skipping breakfast or eating a poor breakfast. Have you ever said something like, "I'm used to skipping breakfast? I feel fine," or "just a piece of toast and tea is enough for me"? I used to think the same, that I was saving time and keeping things light. But I later realized that skipping breakfast or eating too little in the morning wasn't saving anything. It was quietly costing me my health. After a long night without food, your body wakes up waiting for energy. If you don't give it proper fuel, it starts to break down muscle for energy, weakening your strength. Release excess cortisol, causing fatigue, shaky hands, irritability. Slow down your metabolism, leaving you sluggish all day. Especially after age 60 or 70, your body needs protein, fiber, and healthy fats in the morning to support heart health, digestion, and brain clarity. I remember Ruth, a sweet 76-year-old lady who lives in the unit below mine. She'd always say, "I just have a biscuit and black coffee in the morning. Quick and easy." But over time, she grew weaker, dizzy, unsteady hands, and afraid to go shopping alone. After a doctor advised her to eat a more nutritious breakfast, I helped her prepare simple options: oatmeal with almond milk and banana, boiled egg with whole grain toast, warm chia, oatmeal with soft-boiled egg. Just 2 weeks later, she told me, "I can't believe it. I feel stronger by noon. My hands aren't shaking, and I think clearer too." Breakfast isn't just a meal, it sets the tone for your entire day. Many seniors skip it because they don't feel hungry, but that's actually a sign of declining digestion and appetite, not a lack of need. Nutritionists say breakfast should provide 20-25% of your daily energy. Must include protein, eggs, dairy, beans, fiber fruit, whole grains, and healthy fats, nuts. Avocado. Seniors who eat well in the morning have better blood pressure, steadier blood sugar, and improved mood all day. Never skip breakfast, even a light one, as long as it's balanced. Choose Choose easy, pernady, nutritious meals. 1 egg plus whole grain toast plus a banana. Oatmeal with egg and steamed veggies. Smoothie with plant milk plus avocado plus oats plus a banana. Avoid breakfast made only of carbs, cookies. White bread, they cause energy crashes. Drink a glass of warm water before eating to get your digestion started. A simple change to your morning plate can brighten not just your morning, but your whole day. You don't need fancy food, just real, nourishing, consistent choices. Dear friend, maybe for years, you've unknowingly followed morning habits that seemed harmless: sleeping in, skipping breakfast, reaching for your phone. I did too. But the good news is, you don't need a big change overnight to reclaim your health. All it takes is one small step each morning. Be consistent, be gentle with yourself, and you'll feel better. Think clearer and walk lighter with each passing day. Aging is not the end, it's a precious chance to live slower, live deeper, and live well. I hope after watching this video, you'll choose just one habit to change, maybe waking up earlier, drinking water first, or simply waiting before checking your phone. And if you've experienced a morning habit that made a real difference or have a habit you regret, please share it in the comments below. I'd love to hear your story. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe so tomorrow morning we can meet again right here. See you in the next video where we'll keep exploring how to age with strength, clarity, and meaning. Wishing you a peaceful morning ahead.